Alrighty then, chaps. Good morning. I didn't. Wow, start screen for Star Rail sounds really loud right now, and I did not adjust it. So, here we go. All right, yes, I am late again today. Part of it was health reason. My acid reflux kicked my ass last night. And we ran out of Tums over the weekend, so not being able to treat it fast with something like that kind of sucked. And everything else I did, like, treated it for, I'll be generous and say a half an hour, and then it would kick up again. And the sad thing is, I didn't really have anything acidic before going to bed, so I don't know why it happened the way it did, but whatever. So I wanted to get a little extra sleep. So if you saw my post on Blue Sky, that was a big part of it. I wanted to just get a little extra sleep, and little is all I really needed. I slept for maybe about 35 minutes, I think. Something around there. But yeah, I went to go put the message out there because I knew that was going to happen when I didn't sleep. And phone was like, text message. And I was like, okay, well, why didn't you make the text alert go off, phone? What the heck? So I actually had to go into the phone anyway. And it was my husband, and he was just like, oh yeah, I ran into our maintenance guy when I went to go get coffee, and he said he would be up sometime today to fix the sink and the light that's above the kitchen sink. So I was like, okay, cool. I will do my thing where I go on at lunchtime instead, and give him time to try to come up in the morning because there was no time frame. I had to wake my brother up anyway because he needed to drop off some paperwork somewhere. So I was like, okay, go ahead and do that. And he came back early enough where I was like, okay, well, just keep an ear out for maintenance when they come in, since I'll be on stream and whatever. And if you need me to answer something, come poke me. But, it's whatever. So when he came back in, he was just like, oh, yeah, I ran into maintenance on the way back in. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, he said he'd be up here later this afternoon. So we're probably I'm thinking the 1:30 block again. Because that's when he came up the last time. So probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock. So near end of stream, but whatever. So hopefully we get some repairs done and whatnot. I'm okay right now. I did eat my lunch. I do have a drink next to me with a little caffeine, so should be all right. I don't feel like I'm wanting to crash like I did the last time. So I think we're good to go. I think what updated this week? Divergent? It's Divergent Universe, right? So we'll be doing that. It is going to be very easy peasy on the games today. Which is also the other reason I was like, you know what? It's not the end of the world if I do go on a little bit late, just because there's nothing I can really do or want to do. The story for Star Rail is not really an option for when I pop in to do it at lunchtime, because it just drags. We will do our relics really quick. Still trying to get some optimal pieces for Sparksy.
My mountains roar, dragons rise!
So that's my only tip, because otherwise I would just go through the story, but it is so wordy, and I don't really want to skip it if I can help it. But at the same time, like, if I find another summary, the last one we watched was from Ashikai. So if she puts out another one, we'll probably end up watching that, and then I'll skip ahead.
With this divine power,
and stuff like that. Again, Arcadia is not really intriguing me that much.
Insanity. Soaring above the lands, this is permanence. It's of no consequence.
But I can hear it through my headset, but I don't think it's loud enough for the mic to pick it up right now. So the thing that actually woke me up, I recognized the sound immediately as a leaf blower. And it was because the other night, and I think I had mentioned this on stream, because it was before the weekend. Forrest and I were actually in bed, and we were hearing this awful sound, and I thought it was the fan we had going. because we have a fan on usually to, you know,
With this
have
divine
background
power,
noise.
I reforge
And
all things
I'm like, oh dear God, what the hell is that
to
noise?
the soul.
And not having my glasses on, I
Insanity.
couldn't make out the leaf blower. I just saw like lights in the rotary,
Your downfall is
and
absolute.
he gets up going, what the hell is that?
Flailing
And
beast.
it takes a lot to wake my husband
Watch
up. I'll
over you
point that
and
out.
guide you
Like,
on your
it
path.
takes a lot for him
With this
to
divine power,
get startled
I
awake.
reforge all
So he thought the
things.
window was open because of how loud
To
it
the
was, which it
soul.
wasn't. And then that's when he noticed that it was people using leaf blowers. So I identified the sound, and I was like, I swear, if you're doing that kind of stuff in the broad daylight that you were doing in the streets that day, why? And it was literally on the apartment complex's property. So I was like, okay, that's a little different. That's not that's not city work, that's the property. So that's fine, but there was like 4 or 5 people with leaf blowers all in the same spot, like right under the window. And I'm like, well, I'm up now.
Insanity. With this divine power,
We had,
I reforge all things.
Was it not last night, the night before? I think it was the night before.
Flailing beast.
Like, I had been in bed for a little bit. Forrest had just barely come to bed as far as it felt
Your
like he had just come to
downfall
bed or
is
something like that.
absolute.
And then all of a sudden you hear a motorcycle, definitely a motorcycle, and going me, and stuff like that. Which was enough to wake me up. But it wasn't like I didn't know what that was. We hear that sound all the time around here because
With this divine
when
power,
it's, you know,
I reforge all
dead at night,
things.
there's like races going on or something. It's what it sounds like anyway.
To the soul.
But
Insanity.
immediately right after, you heard the distinct sound of
With this divine
sirens.
power, I
And that
reforge
actually
all
got me to
things.
bolt up and check the
To the
window.
soul.
And sure enough, I
Insanity.
saw like 2 cruisers, like blue light cruisers, going down the street. And I was like, oh, this person's actually getting caught. All junk? Unfortunately, no crit damage. HP, defense, defense. Crap. So everything for Sparksy is crap. We're just gonna check for a double crit. Again, I don't really know what Yaguang needs, but honestly, all that looks like crap anyway. So yay. And I'm sticking to my guns. I am waiting for Silver Wolf. So as much as I don't really want Silver Wolf, it does sound like she's going to be a good teammate for Sparksy. So I gotta keep that going. As it is, my Sparksy, like, she does good damage, but it doesn't feel like she's be all end all kind of situation. Maybe that's because I don't have her light cone. Maybe it's because I don't have an Eidolon or 2. But it's kind of what it's feeling like. All right, was it Divergent? Yes, it was Divergent Universe. So let's do Divergent Universe. All right, looks like we want to take. It's Nikador again? I don't want to do occurrence. Store domain, refund 20%. Cringe mask. Did I do the cat? No, I didn't do cat last time. I did something else. I don't remember. I don't remember what mask I chose.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Night falls. Good night.
Dispel the gloom.
ability only attacks one target. Sure. It's so much stuff. The to become a blank domain, then obtain 50 correct and different fragments. Meet enemies in this domain to obtain blessings. Defeat elite enemies in this domain to obtain blessings on higher. Okay. Well.
Let's take a picture.
We know what's gonna happen, chat. Oh, we got a big prize. You know, I thought I'd like the gacha capsules, but I miss the slot machines. The slot machines, you got 3 plays. Hi, honey. Yeah, I did. So he hasn't come up yet. My brother ran into him when he came back from dropping off some paperwork, and he said he wouldn't be up until sometime this afternoon. So I'm guessing around the 1:30, 2 o'clock mark. Random beacon on 2 random Wells Adventure store. Designate 1 store. 2 increases the level of 2 random domains. We'll increase the store. What you got for me, Herda? He didn't have an appointment, so he just had to drop something off. He did get something that his caseworker wants scanned, so I'm gonna scan that for him after stream. Boss, level 1.
Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead.
It's a lot of reverse crit. He's
Turn over
asleep.
this eternal page. Play night.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Night falls. Shh. Good night. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
It's no.
Wow, Ika. A 500 cost of fragments on purchase in a single store domain. I level the store by 1. When entering a well. Well, we always know I'm going to enter wealth, so. Gamba. Every time. Every time. Oh, this is a new one. Seriously, why is there only like one play in these? Destruction. I'll take free door. I like free door. Ooh. I can't see how much fragments I have, can I? I guess we'll go store. The store was a level 4 too. Oh, we got Ruin May. Chance of additional treasures to appear and these. Alright. Alright, we'll grab this. And then I want to talk to Ruin May. Do I have enough to buy anything screwy? Yes. That probably won't happen. Dot. DOT. Honestly, you know what? I probably should just snake the DOT ones because I don't have dot. So might as well just do that. Although I'm pretty sure I'll have to check that. I keep forgetting that you might be able to choose like characters you don't have, like you don't own, to actually do some shenanigans in here. Another store. Unfortunately, I'm broke.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Night falls. Good night. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Always the frickin' Mara struck.
May death protect us!
Rise and shine.
Stories after breaking elemental weakness. Sure. Because it gives the equation. Bosh. Do, 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 do.
Turn over this eternal page. Play night.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Blam.
Night falls. Good night. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
May death protect us!
Don't make them wait. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Get him, Mika.
Till
Oh,
we
so
meet
close.
again.
Had a sliver. Oh, let's see. Designate blank. Oh, I don't want to do occurrence. I don't remember what Forge does. Quantum ally target gains skill points. Apply 2 stacks. Okay, so that's supposed to be for like Sparkle. When the team has 2 or more characters find the path of remembrance after this unit. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's right into. Wealth level 5, baby. Hell yeah.
Let's take a picture.
Alright, we got something for remembrance. Now this is gonna be nothing. Oh, no, propagation. I agree, little chimera. Meow. Ordinary miracles. I'll take random blessing. Oh, we're about to fight the final boss. Might as well. Hey, Screwy. Grab the ones I have gotten before. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I ever noticed a
Be careful.
the battle pass and stuff in here
There's
before getting like
something unsettling
completed.
ahead.
Please light a way for. Turn over this eternal. Play nice.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Night falls. Shh. Good night.
Ugh.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
May death protect us.
Have some sunshine.
Damn.
Rise and shine.
Embrace a new life.
Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
Knock it down to 1? Or is it gonna take down to 0?
May death protect us. As
1,
you wish.
yeah.
Wait here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Kinda hurts. Again, again. Till we meet again. Wait.
Get him, Mika! Ooh, that's a lot of things that just
Embrace
went
a
off.
new life.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the
Trying to make
skies.
Feijao good with picking characters that are supposed to work with her
Memories
in
waiting to
Divergent
be
Universe,
woken up
so
by
I
a
picked
shooting
the
star.
Firefox
Remember
dude
me
and
with
Cypher.
love.
It was an okay
May
team.
time
Okay.
watch over the Evernight.
Yeah, I gotta
Don't
remember
blink.
that I can
May
pick
life
characters
and
that I
death
don't own,
sprout
just
new
to try to
buds.
have a little bit more fun.
Rewrite destruction with me. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Night falls. Shh. Good night. Rise and shine. That won't work, you know.
May death protect us! Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
2%?
Embrace a new life.
Just keeps killing the dragon. Dragon's like, I'm not done yet!
May wandering souls find their own way out.
I'll have to do a couple runs that are not the weekly. Just if I really want to. Oh, we have space cheese. We don't need this. Dragon Gold Burger.
Be grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
Scrolly scroll. I don't remember which one I used last week. I think it was this one, the Gladiator. Let's go to this first. Okay, this starts at 9. Didn't really get anything from it. Where's the next? Jade's at 15? Ugh. Wait, is it every 5? No, because 10 is this. This thing made me skip my Jade. Pooey. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, that's just the... Will I do the event? I don't know. I still have time to do it. Okay. Didn't get anything for Sparksy. What's my... Alright. not too bad, just for doing like Divergent Universe and stuff, so. There's still a part of me that wants her light cone though. But I don't necessarily think I need it. She's doing pretty good on the 4-star, surprisingly. We do have we got 3 wishes here. Will we see a 4-star at least? Probably not. Nope, we just got this. We're at 10. Fuck this thing. I'll take that. And one more. So what am I at for? At 92? Okay. I'm just gonna hold on to the Starlight Exchange stuff for right now. And when Silver Wolf comes out, that's when we'll cash them in if I absolutely have to. I have so many of these points. I don't want any of this. Guess I could get the tiers, right? Guess that's like the only thing. Alright. Alright, I'm going to flip over to my main, since this is my main profile. And we'll quickly do dailies, and then we'll go over to free to play and figure out what we can do over there. Again, there's not too terribly much I can think of outside of, like, you know, preparing for Lauma, but being on 50/50, that's a long shot. Alright, I'll be right back. I did do the imaginary theater on my main yesterday. I am so dumb when it comes to the theater. Like, absolutely freaking stupid. So I ended up cause the game in and of itself, like, every time I do the theater, it wants to give me my really good characters at the start, and sometimes I don't have a choice but to pick between 2 solid characters. So I ended up having to take like Shalonen early, and which I thankfully did get to hold on to her for Nuvi, so it wasn't that bad. But like I had to take Escoffier, and then I had to take Fiorina, and Dahlia came up somewhere. But I was like, okay, I am solidly set for Skirk. And I had to force getting Nuvi by just taking the companion stuff because he wasn't showing up at the end of fights. So I go through the Lecter fight with Fiorina and Nuvi. Mistake 1. I should have picked Sitlali, and I had Sitlali, but I took Fiorina because I wanted Fiorina on the bird or the dragon, whatever you want to call it. So I had used both my charges on Fiorina before I got to use Skirk. So that was dumb of me. Because for whatever reason, I don't comprehend. I do not comprehend what is needed.
Add last trip.
All right. Do this. Blam, blam. I should be nowhere near capped. Correct. Do this. Right, I do have this. Well, I guess I could use this for Lauma's stuff. For her boss. That's fine.
A little move boost.
Why did you charge, Nuvi? I didn't hold the button down.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
But none of them believe me. I will happily take Mystic Enhancement Orbs.
Ow.
Well, it looks like you called it. Looks like the dumb dendro crab is coming back to the abyss. Yep, knew it. Knew that was gonna happen. At least it's not in Stygian. Stygian doesn't look like it's too bad. Well, hold up. Why are you telling me I didn't have a notification game? Yeah, so in case you guys haven't seen it, here is the banner for Linnea and Chaska. I thankfully don't have to worry about any of these 4 stars, so I'm okay with skipping Linnea. But hopefully, if you guys have not gotten C6 Aino or Aluga, you guys will have a great opportunity to do it. This is kind of Meliastra. I hate that I actually want the outfit because it's dragon themed. I hate that I actually want it. It is very good for the 4-star account actually. So I'm kind of glad you stopped like letting them rip a little bit. Or at least I think you did. But either way. Like if you can get some Aino and Noelle cons, that's gonna help out immensely. Actually, I think you were trying to use Aluga with like Ningguang and stuff like that too, so frankly, yeah, I think it's really good for the 4-star account. I, however, am like I get why they're there. I do. But I'm very, very surprised to see Aino and Aluga. Only because they just reran. They both were, I believe they were both on Zabai and Nouvelette's banner, right? Like, they just reran, and guess who hasn't rerun yet out of those new 4-stars? Yehoda. And again, don't get me wrong, I know why both Aino and Aluga are on this current banner. Or the current banner coming out. Does that make that current? Technically not, in the meaning of the word current. But god damn it, we're gonna use my definition. My stream, what I say goes. Yeah, like, Noelle hasn't been on a banner, I don't think. Frankly, the last time I really remember Noelle being on a banner was the first rerun of Furina. Now, I know that's not the case. I'm pretty sure she's been on one since then, but I can't remember when it was. Now, me skipping the banner on the free-to-play account kind of stinky. Aluga would be a good pickup, if I'm being honest. Anything to get more Geo in the butt, Geo in the seats, right? Geo butts in the seats is what I tried to say, and my brain didn't want to compute the whole sentence. Good job, brain. You're doing well today. But like, I could really use some Ino cons because she's only C2 on the free-to-play account. And until we get Columbina, like, on that account, I really need Ino.
Silence.
But we know the rules. We do not pull for 4 stars. Komi said the brain doesn't sip. The brain is like, you know that caffeine stuff you've been talking about? Kinda could use a little bit of a hit there. Come on. Wake me up. I gave you sleep. I said I want the caffeine. Ah! I gotta check what constellation my Noelle is on that account too. I want to say she's C4 at the highest. And I mean, honestly, whatever cons she's got is probably from that Furina banner, because that's when I got Furina. So now we get to play the game of which 4 stars do we think are going to be on the Lauma Nefer banner? Because if Ido's on this one already, I doubt she'll be on the Lauma Nefer one. So that's more than likely Sing Cho, right? Because we need some Hydro for the ladies. I will laugh hysterically if it's Barbara. She doesn't really apply Hydro off field, if I'm being honest. Like, I think her ring can, but it's not great. But if that crab is coming back to the abyss, which, yeah, I imagine it would, just because the timing of it would be for around the time the banners would change out. Then I am happy to get Lauma. So, like, Forrest and I had the conversation yesterday because he was asking if he thought he should pull on Linnea because he really wanted Chaska. And I kind of bring it down to this, like, I still want, like, my account to be able to do the things that it has been doing for, like, clearing content and whatever. Okay, when I say charge, you charge. Smack. And stuff, and I kind of was just like, our accounts have been able to do stuff for a while, and it's getting to the point where I want to say, just if you want to vertically invest into some of your favorite characters because you like their play style and stuff, then do it. Because at the end of the day, it's a game and you should have fun with it, and no sense in pulling your hair out. And frankly, like, maybe I missed something. Maybe I was watching the wrong videos for the test server or something, but Linnea didn't really surprise me at all. Like nothing like outside of being like, damn, that's some good mining capability. That's kind of neat. That was about it. Like the capturing the monsters is kind of cool because it saves you money if you're actually actively doing that. But how many times have I said that I was going to actually buy the nets and actually get that achievement and I haven't done it? So clearly I'm not the person to, that's in the market for that. But it's like, well, you are because you're not buying the nets. Now you can just switch to Linnea and capture them. You don't have to worry about it. The point is that I'm not actively doing it. Like that's the point. I say I'm going to and then I forget because it's just not on my radar to do it. And you're still limited on how many you can capture too. It's not an infinite thing. Cincho, Barbara, and Cole, or maybe Kave. I could see Kave. I could actually see Kave because Kave can run with Lauma and you don't need Nefer. So I could see that. So what I'm finding is very, very interesting with Nodcry is because it's so heavily reliant on Hydro and then the element that the characters are, so Electro, Dendro, or Geo, you're seeing the same 4 stars over and over and over again. So they're very well aware what is going to work as a team composition. Because that entire lineup that we have right now coming for Linnea is a team for Linnea.
Silence!
A dash of frost.
Stuck on the big dude. But yeah, it's so hard to give advice on who people should pull for because at the end of the day, you don't know the state of their accounts and stuff like that. But ultimately, I would like to say that as long as you have some teams that are going to consistently do the content for you, depending on your investment in them, how lucky you've gotten for like artifacts and stuff like that, then, don't necessarily go for the shiny new thing. Unless you know it's going to help the team out immensely. Again, maybe it was because I didn't watch the quote unquote proper early access videos for Linnea, but she didn't seem like she did a hell of a lot from what I had seen in terms of like damage. But then again, the video that does stick out to me that I watched, the person was more interested in just running around Dorman Port because it's just been, like, oh my god, it's been 800 years since they mentioned Dorman Port in the story, and now we're finally getting to go there, kind of situation. And I can get that. I can get that.
Ah, my apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
I am going to have to go get some like pepperoni or something. My tummy is making noise.
It's over.
So what's everybody's thoughts on Linnea? I'm actually really, really curious. I love her design. I think she's adorable. She gets the vibe check for me. Like she's adorable. I think she could be fun, but again, she's technically more optimal than the team I'm currently running. But I could also get a C6. I have a C6 Goro, so I could level him and potentially be okay. Would Linnea, like, just slightly out DPS him? Probably. Not DPS, but you know what I mean. Up Zabai's DPS. But I don't think it's a necessity for me to play things comfortably.
Off to the freeze.
There is wicked delays on my button pushes.
Ah, my apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
Well, stop being sad, Nuvi. Why are you sad? Is it because Stygian wants to cock block you again? No, granted, I might be able to get away in Stygian with
It's quite
on the
alright.
Papilla with Nuvi. I just got to make sure he's reacting to something, so his typical team I wouldn't be able to do. So, like, if it's constant damage, I would probably need, I mean, I guess I could try vaping with Durin, but, although, yeah, you know what? Durin would take the vape, and I think that would be okay. He saw Nicole's kit. I actually haven't seen Nicole's kit. I'm going to assume she doesn't work with him because she doesn't apply pyro. That's the only thing I've seen, is that she does not do off-field pyro. So, like, this is where I'm hoping on my guarantee I get Lauma early.
Ah, my apologies.
So I can just
This heavy
save,
rain must be
because
quite an
rumor
inconvenience
mill
for
with
you.
Nicole is that that's when Malvika's gonna rerun. And I would like Nicole for whatever shenanigans I might be able to do, because I do like Nicole a lot. But much like Lauma, Malvika would be for Nuvi. So I can frickin' vape with him. So frankly, it would be a damn. It would basically be a burst team like Skirk, but with Malvika. So that could be interesting.
Bow your head.
Shine no longer.
I don't think you got to do anything, Miss Fatui. Okay. All right, we're at 164. So we got to do bosses. We got to do bosses. So I still need to do more than likely I still need to do the chess pieces. I should probably still do Torre. All right, let's take a look. I know you're double crowned already. What? I'm confused. Was I triple crowning Skirk? I don't remember. I don't remember if I was actually leveling her normals normally or not, or if I just stopped at 6 because why not? You're fine. Double crown, triple crowned, double crown. So you got your piece already, which I think I actually just solvented for her because fuck that. You're triple nine, double. Double. You should all be at level 9, yeah. Crowned. Because Baiju's awesome. Triple 9 on Alhaitham, double crowned on Nahida, double crowned. I don't really plan on using Bina as a on-field DPS, so her normals are fine. Double crowned, triple crowned. Nines? Yeah, these are nines. Oh, wait. Okay. That needed to go up one more level. Whoopsies. Okay, so Luga needs that to go up one more. Yehoda's at 9-9. Sucrose is at 9-9. Crowned 9-9. Yep. 9. Ino is at 8, which is fine. Yeah. Auroron is still at 8 because he's at 80. Same with you. Again, we're not worrying about the Traveler. Okay, and then we got Jean. Jean is still like the number one that's on my radar into prep for. Don't need to worry about Chi Chi too much. D-Luke. I'm sorry, D-Luke. I'm never ever going to choose you. As much as I love your skin. I'm guessing it's because Nicole doesn't do the off-field pyro, and that's why he's screaming. Because I've been trying to vape with Nuvi for so long that like Zhang Ling isn't like cutting it. Because the whole point is you don't want to be in its face. Vertical, but if she's god awful, I might not bother. And these are all 8, so Noelle is fine. So I don't necessarily have to do Dvalin. Oh, and Lauma needs the dragon. I know Lauma needs the Natland dragon. How many things do I have? I only have 3. Okay. So far, she's just Bennett. Bennett with shield. Oh, with a shield, right? Not a heal. And how you doing, Onwed? Uh, I have so much of this to freaking convert. Do I leave a boss open in case I eat it? Question mark. I have 7 Ever Ambers, so when I do finally do Lynette, I actually have stuff for her. So it's definitely the dragon. Yeah, well, I have plenty of the ones for Chongyun for whenever I do that on this account. Yeah, my main account's all caught up. Why? Huh. I honestly don't know. Like outside of the dragon, I don't know what to do for bosses. Because again, like I how many I got a few. Oh, that's right. I had to use a chunk of them for something. So like building solvents is fine. Cause like I don't necessarily have to go touch Scaramouche ever again because I have 20 of these things and nobody uses them. I should have all the stuff for Pyro Traveler. Yeah, they're active. So what do I do? All right, I do need to thinkers. Well, I guess that would mean like who else would be on the list, right? Because we can convert stuff from Scaramouche. So that's not a bad thing. You also needed Ever Amber. Plenty of those. Gaming, you're probably benched, my boy. We have stuff from Ajdaha. Okay. I would have to know what the next theater is to plan another 3. Though, to be honest, I really should think about Goro after Lauma. Oh, the talents. I forgot that the Traveler didn't take like normal shit for talents. All right, so Goro probably should go on the list. And now I should think about also Kachina, just to get a little bit more Geo. She just wasn't going to really help that much just because of the trial stuff, and it doesn't add to how many characters you can take in. That's the only reason I didn't do Kachina. Though, my god, can I say the trial characters are kind of ass? It's one of the reasons I haven't done it on the free-to-play account yet. The IT. Because I watched Forrest struggle with that Risley. That Risley sucked balls. But then again, Risley is a character that wants to melt, and you can't. Because if you don't have Klee, you can't for that. To be C2 locked to be better than Bennett. Kind of sad. That is sad. Like, I'm all for vertically investing in my supports, but is she still looking like she's just a Varka support right now and then possibly something for Alice later? Or does she look like she can work with, like, Arlecchino? I mean, at that point, I'd be doubling up on shields with Arlie, but it's not a bad thing, in my opinion. All right. Well, I guess I fight the dragon and then I just do ley lines for right now. Not ley lines. Uh, Llama's overworld boss. I guess that's the actual play. Oh yeah. I hadn't fought the gecko yet. Newbie does. That's fine.
This world will be reduced to
The tides beckon.
Time to shine. Letting brave names echo.
Suffer the wrath of Eatly!
Suck it, dragon. And I didn't get one for Llama. The dragon got the final laugh. Unfortunate. All right. So I am going to actually let's go to the teapot first. Let's go to the teapot and grab the other transient. And we'll use the transient so we can actually get the boss drops from her overworld boss. All right, and we'll wait to grab that. Let's see. Haven't heard much about the Hexerei lock stuff, so she may work for Early and Kanich. Okay. Hex Purely to make her better than him for Hex teams. That's a genuine possibility. Like you pay for a 5-star to take away the circle impact for Benny for now.
If you ever
I would love to take away circle impact. So like that's the thing too. And the other character that I have to consider for free to play, honestly, is Klee. So if she ends up being good for Klee, you know, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And the thing that makes me kind of happy with the free to play account, like even if I can't get it to really clear anything well, um it's fascinating to me that it's like this weird time capsule because of when I started the account, but it has some of the older characters like Klee and Eula, and they're finally getting buffed. So I will get to experience something new on that account instead of being like, no, well, I gotta play Flynn's, I gotta play Chaska. Well, like Chaska is a different experience. I don't have Chaska on this account. But like Flynn's especially. Like I love Flynn's, but I did want something completely different. Ah, not cry. What is it? This is the boss. So 22, 6, 14, 26, 46. Okay, that's right. I don't know why I never remember 46.
Settle down.
Did you miss?
hear the echoes of the valley.
Fulfill our pact! You two! Time!
Fence. We're at 12. I'll take that. Instructor with EM. Yes, please.
Bow your head.
Time to shine. Shower me with letting brave names echo.
Seek Laline! Eat Papa! Get him!
Where the heck did the balls go? Man, Shalona can just not get healed. Crappy Geo. Cool.
Settle down.
Let my name echo in song. Strike.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
Let the mighty be humble.
Overheal, Farina, go! Ah. Cleaning a destroyer. Then that requires pyro application, especially at C1. She applies about 500 every half a second. I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do at C1. We just got, what, 2 weeks before that? Before I can get it? So I'm excited to see it.
Silence.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil.
Seat lolly. East papa.
Ooh, saw 140 in there. Daw.
Settle down.
Let the world come alive.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
I lost my bubbles again. Did you miss, Nuvi? Or was it in that stupid state where it was probably like... Here, let's just get a couple. Couple 6. There we go. Alright, we got enough for one more. 24. Alright, come out of your cocoon, damn it.
Bow your head.
Let my name echo in song.
Let engraved names echo.
Seat lolly. East papa. Get him.
There we go. Stupid stall mechanic. Oh, that's the last one. Boo. All 3, so we're at 27? Alright. Alright. Back to Nashatown. Back to Nashatown.
Add astro. Thank you for complete.
Oh, 8 on Luga. Alright. So, that's all the resin. Definitely going to get some more of these just passively, so I'm not going to overly worry about those. My money I might have to worry about. Okay. At least she's on the second half, so hopefully we'll get some more solvents in case I can't get this. Should have... Yeah, I have more than enough moonlight, I think, to actually get her to at least level 8. So, should be fine with that. Her weapon's already leveled. We got some good hefty things for dendro crystals, so should be good to go. And we need like 19 more. So, yeah, we should be good to go with that. So, llama should be finished being farmed for by the end of the week, I would imagine. Unless I get really unlucky. Or my math is wrong. It's going to be one of the two, and I'm going to bet you it's my math. Okay. So, that's going to be it for the main account for right now. Um, so hang on tight and I'll flip over to the free to play. I'm gonna go grab a couple slices of pepperoni just to stop my stomach from growling. I fed it too. It's being greedy. Back. Mm.
Add Astra.
No, controller, stop that. Please stop. Alrighty. So close, Clee. So close. Alright, I'm gonna munch my pepperoni really quick, and then we'll get down to it. Okay, protein eaten. Now, I'm not a nutritionist or anything, but I do find it funny that, because I know things are smoothing, because I've been eating that like chickpea salad, and I made another batch over the weekend. I had some of that before coming on stream because I had my lunch early. Every time I've eaten it, I've felt hungry after, and I think it's just because things are digesting. But I find it incredibly weird because it's supposed to help keep me full. All right, let's get 6 of those. We're just gonna get some stuff to 8, and then I'll see where I'm at with his talents. I did everything I could for that. Hey, Eula actually popped off. Thanks. Chongers. Okay, so this goes here. That's at 8. I want these up. 6. Okay, now everything for diligence can go into gold.
People ought not be so frightened.
She only gave me the 4. Masks are fine.
Ghosts. They are merely
Alright, does this get you to 7 though? Yeah, this gets you to 7 at least. Okay. So we're at 788. And this is on the off chance that we actually have to on field Chongyun. That's the only reason I'm leveling his normals. Okay, so we need the Valen, and then we need this, but this isn't available until tomorrow. So what we might do is use
shadows
transients on
chattering away.
Chongyun. So let's go grab the transient. Whoops.
This realm
You're
is
in this corner, Tubby. Okay. And again, we'll hold on to stuff. I know we need... Both accounts are in desperate need of XP.
if you ever have it.
Alright, let's go to Fontaine, and we'll do our artifact route. Hmm. The only other thing I can think of to do for this account, in terms of the Imaginarium Theater right now, because we have the whole month, right, to try to get through hard mode. And I don't think there's going to be enough resources to go around to actually go into like lunar mode or visionary, excuse me. So I'm not even pushing for that, but I think I might have to level Noelle, potentially. Because here's the thing. I gotta see what enemies that you do fight in hard mode. Because I think the gecko is still there. If the gecko's still there, I might have to take my Zebai as opposed to my C6 Nuvi. But if the electors are still there, that is a tough call. Because it's like, oh, well, you can use the trial Navia. Just try to hold on to Navia. The trial characters are so freaking bad.
Flash attack!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Absorption test.
Good job, Sucrose. Lore accurate Flins. Let everybody else do the work for him. Ah, crap. I am going to have to trade stuff in. I'll probably do an exchange with some of the 5 stars that we got for some Maruchose Hunter, just to see if we can exchange some of those pieces that are on Chongyun. But I will say, the only reason that I have what I had, it was because I did make a set for a Skirk. Unfortunately, like, Skirk without a Scofier is kind of butt, so it's kind of the reason I'm pulling on a Scofier instead of Skirk. Again, albeit passively. Like, we're just touching like 57, 56 or 57 pity. So, like, if I see a 5-star, it has to be early. Like, there's no way I'm going to get enough wishes to get to the 50-50. Yeah, and it's not that I shouldn't, like, grind or anything on the free-to-play account. And anything, the free-to-play account needs it more than my main. But because I've actually put money on my main, I kind of, you know, want to actually pay off that investment. Because, you know, real-world money. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-ba-doo. Oh, motorcycles are revving again.
mode engaged.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Close your eyes to dust.
How did you not die? Did you not get hit by flints? Clunk, 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 clunk. Inazuma. Inazuma. That was interesting. So yeah, I am still up in the air of what I want to do here. Like I know of the good path to take. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with me trying to get Escoffier. Like she would help out the account, but Lauma I think would be a bigger pickup. But if I lose the 50-50 on Lauma, it becomes what comes next. Thankfully, Lauma is on the second half. So if I lose the 50-50 by the time I see the special program and they're like, oh, we're going to have, Nicole and Malvika. It's like, okay, do I still try for Malvika? Is Nicole good for Klee? Those are the questions that need to be answered. And then it's like, oh, but on the second half, we'll have Columbina, for an example. And it's like, oh, well, if it's Columbina, then I need to go for Columbina.
Look, a rainbow!
Cleanup sequence in.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
What I find funny, like, what I actually really find funny is that back in Natlan, when I got Shalonen, I I don't remember exactly what I was looking up at the time, but I was just like, if I can get Chiori, it's not a bad thing. Because one, I don't have a Geo DPS. I have like no Geo outside of Shalonen. So getting Chiori wasn't a bad idea because she was quote unquote free to play friendly just because one of her best weapons that she can you can give her is Harbinger of Dawn. It's the same thing with Zabai. So it's like, do I do that though? Do I give her Harbinger of Dawn? I don't know if the craftable Natlan one would have been a great option, but it is a defense weapon. So gives her what she scales off of, so maybe. And you could put her on Golden Troop. You didn't necessarily have to put her on Husk. You could put her on Golden Troop. So I was like, that wouldn't be terrible. And now, especially with Lunar Crystallized, she actually wouldn't have been a bad idea if I had gotten Columbina. So I kind of regret not continuing pulling on that. I don't think I did. I want to say I got the early 5-star and lost, and I held on to the guarantee. Yeah, I held on to the guarantee because the next part was Nahida. And I'm like, I need Nahihi. Because I had Tainari, so I was like, Yeah, that'll be good. And, you know, Tighnari still does all right. But I do kind of wish I had stuck to trying to get Chiori. Because one, it would have been a different play style, a character I don't use because I don't have her on my main. So that would have been something different. Oh, I should check to see my constellations on Noel. Ba-da-da-da.
Beware the creatures of the night.
I flipped to Ino, you bastard.
G1! Installation chamber deployed. Stand clear.
The wrong test subject.
Wasted Flynn's burst. All right, bosses. I know I need Dvalin. And we're going to do the wolf. Those are the two big ones I know we need to do. I am aware that the Natland Dragon needs to be fought because, unfortunately, Durin and Nefa share the same item, but their talents right now are at level 9. They just need to go crowned if I decide to do that. Which, well, on a Nefa, yes. On Durin, I'm not so sure. But they're already at level 9, so I'm not going to worry about it too terribly much. Yehoda might be a problem. I don't remember how I was doing the chess pieces because I don't have cryo. It had to have been Chaska, but I don't remember. Might have been Fiorina, Layla, and Charlotte. Let the record show he died back there, and his ghost was the thing that charged me.
Ding dong water bomb! Animo test 6308.
That everything? I think that's everything. Oh, you know what I didn't do on my main? I didn't go look for the unusual hilly troll. Oh well. Speaking of which, is he over here? I don't think so. Get him, I know.
Flash attack! G1!
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Swirl! Mark 2! Absorption test! Animal test!
Close your eyes. Do you fear the
He didn't even get to. That makes me mad. I should have just bursted.
Go claw! Ding dong!
Installation chamber.
Absorption test!
Be silent. Observe. To dust.
And not the one for Klee.
You look worried.
Now, unfortunately, like I did use a bunch of solvents just to get the upgrade to Anefa's pole arm. Come on. So solvents are not going to be viable.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
How did you start? Why? Why?
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. To dust.
He didn't crit. Are you
Defensive mode
freaking
engaged.
kidding me?
Annihilation mode. Accelerating. Accelerating.
He didn't crit the second time. Come on. Put your thing down.
Observe.
What the Plants!
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
What the fuck was that? We got one for Chongyun. I'm gonna hold on to that. That's not too bad.
Listen. That, my friend, is the world's original symphony. No instrument could ever replicate the sheer power.
Okay, and then we gotta do books tomorrow. So we have enough to get that to 8, and then we can get his burst to 9. once we get the books. And we'll use transient to get a little extra.
And grandeur of thunder.
So if I can't do, well, what is my financial situation looking like? Oddly, the same amount that I have on my main. 4 mil. So that should be all right. I might just condense the rest just to use it on the books. So let's do that.
Add Astra.
Add
Thank you
extra
for-
applesauce. Alright, I am curious. What is in hard mode? I gotta change the traveler, but so we can only do hard mode. So it's the crab, the gecko is there, and then the primo bishop. Okay. Yep, Shalonen is the only Geo I have. She is C4. So this is where this gets a little weird and tricky. Because again, the trial characters aren't great. So all depending on who I have for who I can get. Let me rephrase that. Who I can get for the bosses. Because if I can get Mualani for the crab, that's fine. And then, well, that's the other problem too. Because the Bishop wants shields. I mean, I have Diona, but that's pretty much it, right? Oh, I have Layla. So I have Layla and Diona. I honestly don't see how this is going to be good. All right, we gotta change Ether to Geo. Do I have one that actually has Ether in it? Just curious. I do not. Alright, oops.
Just what will we come?
Resonate with you. Does it actually say? I am very tempted to actually take Zibai because of this bastard. Yep. Unfortunately, you can't see the stuff that's in between. Oh. I might have done goofed. Do you at least have you have this? This is fine. I will leave Beacon on Chongyun. You have the ring, which is fine. You're at 95. Oh, hold on a second. I am back. We have repairs being done. So let's I'm debating. Do we what is drops you 6k HP, but it ups your crit so freaking much. And I think you're gonna need the crit. So Farina's fine. You should be fine. I don't think I took anything off you. Oh no, I did. Okay, Mika. Oh, who took? No, seriously, who took your healing bonus? Oh no, did I put it on Yehoda? Actually, I think Shev has yours. Because I got this out of the strong box. So we're gonna snake Shev's. You're good. Kaya should be alright. What were you using, Kaya? I think it was Finale of the Deep. Unfortunately, Kaya can't use the passive on this. Oddly enough, all favs are in use here. Um, it's the same damage, but you don't like kill yourself with it, so I guess you're gonna hold on to that, Kaya. What in the absolute poo? What in the absolute poo? Oh, shh. Dendro, yes, yes. Let's give you Dendro, yes. I'm gonna give you attack here. I can leave you without attack sands. You have this. You have a random. I don't. I have one on D-Luke. Okay. Do we just want to snake D-Luke's shit? Whose piece is this? Oh, I bet you that's enough as crit rate piece. Yeah, we can put him on for Police Squad. That's fine. Layla has her stuff. Diona is cannibalized. Is there a way for me to get you on tenacity? Technically, yes. I bet you Chev has your noblesse. And you're on sack? You are on sack. I know's fine. Chaska, you have first great magic. I didn't do anything to your build, I don't think. Oh, this is going to be a thing. Only 14 members. Okay. So, I'm actually tempted to take out Eula. I'm actually tempted. Because Mika can work with Risley. And I would like to use Chongyun. How is it that I have mostly cryo? Alright, this is gonna sound dumb. Well... Alright, maybe we do this then. Maybe we don't use Chungers. Take Eula. And we remove Diano. Newbie is going to come in clutch for some things, but the thing is that stupid gecko. I'm gonna take Newbie, and we're gonna see what happens. I will gladly take Kaya.
I'm looking forward to this.
Is it time to go?
Character random if you successfully. One random alternate cast member joins the principal cast, but after completing this act event, no more alternate cast members will join the principal cast. Kachina, okay. Farina. Okay. Sadly, Furina and Mona are good for Klee. So I guess maybe this is where we use Kaya. I have to remember to hold Risley for the crab in case I don't get Mualani. So I can use Risley here, though. Give it a shot. I have no hopes.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Huh. Let me weave it. Shiver!
This moment will be frozen in time. Let's begin.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your...
Cool it.
You can't run! Punishment!
Don't get frostbite. Have a safe trip. A moment, please.
Take Sucrose. Okay, maybe this is where I actually go her and go Navia instead. But we do have the issue of... Yeah, we need the Geo. I do not want to use Farina unless I absolutely have to. History cast, you can reset selectable effects one time. Run when join the cast, but no alternate cast members will join the cast. Characters who heal have an advantage. Oh, I was dumb. See, this is why I'm stupid on the theater. I was supposed to use Kachina. Oh well. Characters who heal because this is Bond of Life. Do I have... Did they give you a healer at the start? Like, I don't really want to use Shalonen, but... No, they didn't. That's just mean. So potentially on the crab, I'm going to need to use Furina, which is fine. I would like to hold on to those two for Klee, but I might not be able to. So I guess we go. I guess we try Navia. And we shatter.
Know my sword. Let me read you a verse. Bring it. Let the mountain veins flow.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen.
Attack! That's the way. Feeling lucky? Hey there! Feeling lucky? Tap! Huh? Witness the power of Gugwa. Feeling lucky?
Oh my god, Navia.
From the Spina with blood.
It's not letting me hold down my skill. Thank you. Okay, we have Klee. I almost wonder if I can overpower that thing with Nuve. Nuve? Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine.
Alright, so I could use Nuvi on this. We have a charge of Furina. Honestly, I could just outright save Furina. Oh, whoops. We still have Risley, so let's try this. Let's try Risley. I honestly want to try to save Kachina. So I think we have to use Furina here. Potentially. So, Mona. And we'll see if Rio can get out of here.
Stop that! Let the world come alive! Yeah! Shiver! Fate is upon you.
Run away now. This could get a little chilly.
What the fuck, Furina?
Yeah. Delve into destiny, written in the stars.
It's not letting me change characters. Oh my god, like, this is the thing that Forrest was talking about too. Like, Rio is just bad.
Lights out. Judgment. Let the world come alive.
Have a safe trip. Let's begin.
Let my name echo in song. Yeah. Shadows of fate.
A moment, please.
Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. All right. Got rid of Rio. That's fine. We still have Nuvi. Layla. Defense? Can I see? I can't see what the next one is, can I? See, like, that's the issue. I almost, like I said, I want to see if I can maybe over strong arm it with Nuvi, but I don't know if I can. But we'll grab this. And it's 100% invite. That's nice. Isn't that nice of it? And it's still 100% invite. God damn. We can use Sucrose here. So we can group with her. Klee? Do we Klee here? Because again, I want to hold on to Nuvi, but... I mean, it would use Fiorina and Mona. Klee takes so much damage. I'm going to use Layla. And hopefully this will work out fine.
Let the world come alive! Stars, shine for me. The night is animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 63. Sparks and flash! Boing, boing, boom! Boom! Pew! Hi-ya! Not now. Don't be scared. Let my name echo in song! Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal blazing delight. Woo! Ha! La la la. My guiding stars. Cold. Mine to command. Let the world come alive. Absorption test. Stand clear. Sparks and flash! Woo! Stars, shine for me. Not now. Let my name echo in song. Animal hypostasis emulation.
How's this?
I don't know, how's that?
Jumpy, jumpy,
Let's get down to business.
The night is cold. Cold. Mine's a Time to shine. My guiding stars. Animal test 6308.
Ow.
Boing, boing, boom.
Good job, Klee. Good job. Take the Traveler. Shit, like, I haven't seen Chaska outside of that one thing. We don't have any thingamajigs, so we do want to take care of the wild hunt.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Chaska?
The
Thank
breeze
you.
is restless today.
Characters who heal have the advantage. Oh, I only have one healer. Well, two. I can use Mona. I have to hold on to Layla for the end. Frick. I need cryo. Because here's the thing, like, I could double up on the Hydro here, use Mualani and everything, but it's like, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. Maybe Miko would have been a better pick, but this is going to be very, very sloppy.
Written in the stars, delved into destiny. Blow them all up. Jumpy dumpy go. Boom! Let's shred, Sharky. Ha! Locked on.
Hold on to your hats.
Shadows of fate.
I need you to get energy, Mona!
Faster. Fate is upon you. Woo! Hi-yahoo! Yeah. Let's fly.
I only need one more. That's fine.
Locked on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I stop? Can I please stop? Thank God. Okay. I don't care if it forfeited the star. Like, that's fine. I was going to die. Alright, I know. Really? Really? You couldn't have given me Charlotte?
Double check our equipment. All right.
I don't know how this is going to work. I do not know how this is going to work. Oh, hello, how you doing? I can always try this with Navia if this fails.
Terra smash. Ha!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Drilling down.
Get in your car! No!
Yeah.
Bring it.
God dang it!
Terra smash. Yeah. Dust.
Overpower it, newbie, come on! Nope. Okay. I almost had it. Theater is messy. My free-to-play account has no geo. So it is very, very messy. So here's the other thing we can do. Oh, the Traveler got that back really quick, though. But I almost wonder if Navia and teaming up with Nuvi would be better.
Get back. Let her rip.
Letting brave names echo.
Fire. Well, umbrella warfare, I guess. Hiya.
Go, Navia.
Bow your head.
The tides beckon.
Silence.
Really?
Let the mountain's veins boil.
This area made me really see how bad Eula has gotten. You have C3 Eula and she still struggled. Like, I know Eula is going to be bad. Oh no! No! Oh no 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 no. well, this is going to be terrible. I think I fucked up. Stop saying. Well, I have Mualani, but she's not gonna do jack shit. Because we have 0 vape because we already used Klee. I do have Chaska though. Hey, I'm crossing my fingers, man. I'm crossing my fingers. Man, Nubi's gonna have to hard fucking carry if I do this. No, don't take Sucrose. Doesn't honestly matter which one I do.
Flash attack! Say cheese! Hard hitting it!
Wait!
Locked on. Locked on. Fire in the hole.
Go claw! Smile!
Breaking new.
Terra smash!
Take me up. Locked on. Locked on.
Stop charging me. Oh, she didn't get the.
To dust! Here!
Bullseye. Open fire. Hold on to your hats.
Go claw!
Terra smash!
Hold that pose!
Got it.
Open fire.
Yay. How am I gonna do this? Probably. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I would really like to have double hydro though. Okay. We're gonna go you. Mualani, you're just gonna be there for moral support. No, you can't do that, because I need a shield. Fuck.
Settle down!
Stand clear! Swirl! Mark 2! Not now! Don't be scared! Check this out!
Let's get that out.
Best of luck!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
always have faith in C6 newbie. Yay! And yeah, unfortunately, this account can only do up to hard mode, and that's okay. I hate the theater so much. Highest damage dealt was Mualani. I call bullshit. Actually, you know what? No, one of the things I did do with Mualani, I had Klee, so she probably vaped on something. Most damage taken, yeah, because he did it to himself. Team that defeated the thing the fastest was the first team that I did. But man, that Risley is really, really rough. And also, like, I can't speak for the higher difficulties on, like, an account like this one where I have, like, no Geo at all. On that Gecko. Oh, there's another one I didn't get. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that was the crab, and then I canceled out of one of the other ones because I was going to die if I didn't. But Navia actually did all right with the Gecko breaking the thing. So she wasn't a bad choice. I used Zibai on mine. I thought I was going to have to take my mains Zibai as opposed to Nuvolette, but nope, saving Navia just to break that thing and then just nuking it down with Nuvolette was probably the better choice. All right, so what, 600? 620. I'll take it. We gotta remember to use our transients, but we can do that tomorrow for Chongyun. All right, let's... I guess I could keep you on Geo. Suppose I could do that. Team, we'll put back in a Nefa.
Commencing task.
Okay. Let me go back to Chev. Which is funny, I didn't even use Diona, so... Now, this might have been an instance of, like, Yehoda taking something for healing bonus. Oh, no, this was yours. Wait, healing bonus or HP? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was yours. Who else did I snake stuff from? Kaya was fine. Mika? Actually, no. Hold up. Wait a minute. Mika, didn't you take that from Chev? I think you took that from Chev. Because I vaguely remember her being on a healing bonus. So, Chevy. Chevy. Take that back from Mika, please. Sang Cho is fine. Technically, Chongyu just needs to go back onto Beacon, potentially. You just switched books. Varissa. You need to take back your book from Mulani. And I think that's it. Yeah, Layla had all her stuff. Okay. I find it funny for the account that doesn't have any real cryo, it was the most I had for the theater. That is really, really sad. That is very sad. But, I did hand stuff in, correct? Yes, I did. Alright, so let's just take a thought for a second. So Changyu won't get anything until tomorrow. So the Abyss attempt, we'll have to wait till after we get his talents up a little bit. And that might be something I have to have Forest attempt. That might be a little above my my skill level to use Chongyun. Because honestly, the last time that boss was in the Abyss, the Skirk boss, I used Chaska. It was Chaska, Charlotte, Fiorina, and Layla. And it was enough cryo to actually do the thing it needed to do to stop its little spinny attack thing. But again, that thing is anti-Natlan. It's anti-Night Soul. So Chaska's not the best at it. And unfortunately, like, this would have been the point where it's like, oh, well, if you had Varka, I could do Cryo Varka and potentially get rid of it. Although the Granny would have been a problem too, because you need freeze. So, like, Chaska's good on the Granny, and I almost got that 3rd star on the Granny. Paimon? Shut up. So that's where I'm at here. On the first half, like the first half I did fine with Flynn's because you can swirl. So, because he has sucrose. So that's not the issue. It really is the second half. So Chonger's, like I said, this is pretty much only if I have to main feel him. His ratio's actually not that bad. And keep in mind, he has plus 36 because he's going to be on March as a hunter. And he'll be with Fiorina. Okay, that is something I do need to do. I need to try to see if I can get a better feather. So let's go to the scan box. Let's go gambling. All of this should be fine to throw in here. Like that. That is terrible. What is terrible? It's a mix between hideous and terrible. Okay, we got a few feathers. No. Absolutely not. Nope. And no, why? EM with crit rate ER, I'll take it. Damn, that was a hell of a lot of nothing. You can give me a double crit elemental goblet game. It's okay. Crit rate, crit damage with attack, I'll take it. Double crit HP percent. Oh, sheesh. Attack percent, defense. Oh, yuck. Also yuck. I need... Just give me one with crit damage on it. Double crit preferred. Wow. This is a lot of poop. And we are down at the bottom of the barrel here. HP, HP, Dendro. No, we'll save. We'll save. We'll see. Nope. 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 Defense. Attack. Defense. Alright. And no crit. Crit rate, nothing else. And no crit. What the absolute hell game? And this will be the last one. Animo. HP. Attack. Defense. Double crit with attack percent. Defense. Attack. No double crit. HP, not double crit. Attack. No crit at all. Ah. So what I'm seeing is nothing. Yeah, like this is literally the exact same piece. It is literally the exact same piece. The only difference, this has a higher crit rate start. This did not roll into crit rate yet. Yeah, it's at 15. So it's a higher crit rate start, but I really don't want to put any more into that. Because the other thing too is like, again, he's going to be at what? 97, 98 crit rate? Like, he needs a piece that has crit rate and crit damage. That's what he needs. I gotta see what he needs for ER, actually. $120 to $140 to comfortably use his 40 cost burst. So he wants 120 to 140. He's smack dab in the middle. So he should, in theory, be okay. In theory. Yeah, the flower is actually really good. We could try rolling this one to get the attack percent. And that's it. Nothing there. Off field. Eula technically has a better one. Lower crit rate, which is okay, because again, we are on Marusha Hunter. 10 ER. I have a question. Who was she holding that on? Like, I'm trying to figure out who Sans that is. Well, that's... Oh, this is because it has EM. That's why. Okay. Okay, that's probably the best you're going to get outside of this one. But I don't know who that's for, so I'm not going to flip it. Cryo damage, which is what you want. Yep. We made that one for Skirk. That unfortunately had the ER in it. And then we have crit damage with nothing. Okay, didn't we get... No, we got a crit rate, right? Yeah, we got a crit rate. He needs crit damage. but we could take your sands. Do we have a crit damage headpiece? Because most of my characters are using like crit rate, not crit damage. I mean, that wouldn't be bad at all. So he could take a Nepha's piece here. So let's put these. So you're still a emergency hunter. You are overcapped. His crit damage did nothing because it was still a crit damage headpiece. It's that's funny. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. So the answer might actually have to be using the bad circlet here and changing out the feather. Okay. Sun Jean. It's a very high attack, actually. Do we have another one that has ER in it? Outside of Monos? That's a 4-line start. We do. This is another piece from Anefa. We also have this bastard on frickin' Diluc. But I think we have to take this one. So, oh yeah, his ER just dipped. But he's still within the 120 range, so we'll have to see uh, how smooth it goes. Is this my main account or my alt? This is my alt. This is my free-to-play account. He's at 100 crit rate, though. With like a 0.1 over. That's funny. Okay. We'll see. One moment. Well, that makes me happy. I can take a bath. Okay, so that's it right now for Chongyun. He is going to need a ton of books, though, because I have zilch at this point. I own 2 and I can craft none. Um, how much? So we are going to have 2 transients that I can use tomorrow. I have 2 condensed. I do have 16 fragiles. So I could, in theory, like, use some extras to try to finish out his talents to attempt the abyss later this week. All depending on how long it takes me to do stuff on my main with the new content. Um, okay, so yeah, that does make me happy. We just got to figure out the team to take in for that thing. But that's something I will mull over with hubby. But it is just about me time to end. Me speak English good. Hoi. All right, first things first, we are just changing the screen so Paimon doesn't start blabbering and be like, I know my tiara. I will do a couple rips on Escoffier in a second, just to see if we get anything. I doubt we will, but just to see. Um, so for tomorrow, I know I was late today, but again, that was I didn't sleep because acid reflux a bitch. And then I got the message saying that maintenance would be up here, but not a time. And that's the biggest complaint I have. It's just that there's never quoted a time frame, so I can make sure that I have stuff out of the way if they need to do something or whatever they're going to do. But they did show up. They actually fixed our tub because the stopper thing was broken. Um, Kind of a workaround for it. It's just it's convoluted for what the repair actually needed. Unclogged a sink. They fixed the light that's been broken for I don't know how long above our kitchen sink. So all of that, all good. Um, so yeah, I wasn't sure what time that was going to happen, but I was like, oh, you know what? I'll eat lunch early. I'll make sure that everything's all situated before I go on. And my brother was actually on top of it too. He actually was the one that answered the door. So all said and good. Tomorrow I will be off. I am hanging out with a friend of mine I haven't seen. Well, I saw her last week out of an emergency, but we're just gonna hopefully not have an emergency and just chill for a little bit. So that should be fun. And then Wednesday, of course, we have the update. So we are going to be primarily on my main account, going through Archon Quest exploration. I think it's going to determine like how long the Archon Quest might feel like. Hopefully it'll have a little bit more like Varka's quest actually had a few points that definitely felt like a checkpoint and I knew I could stop. So hopefully this will actually have that. So we'll probably start off on the free to play account and we'll do our dailies there. Flip over to the main, start doing our conquest stuff. At lunchtime, we'll flip to Star Rail, do our autos so I can eat, and then come back to the main account and do whatever else we have to do. In terms of farming on the free to play account specifically, uh, it's not for talent books. Chongyun's talents are tomorrow, and I don't know who else to actually farm for, so it might be ley lines. It might be a good time to do some ley lines at that point. As for farming on my main, we'll continue to get Lauma's drops until I get all of those. And then it's back to ley lines, the ley line mines for that too. Don't be afraid to farm your ley lines, people. Don't be afraid to farm them if you need them. I'm hoping I can actually get enough of a stock to not just level Lauma, but on my main level Lauma, but an abundance to get another character and do it again. And we'll have to see who that is. Like I said, like I want Nicole, but I need to see if Nicole's going to function well on my main account. This was the problem with Durin. I wanted Durin because he's a dragon. And he was a cutie patootie out in Simulanka. So I wanted him on my main account. But unfortunately, on my main account, he doesn't really mesh well. Because, like, obviously, if I'm trying to vape, I want Nuvolette to get the vape, not Durin. And he doesn't work well for that. I tried doing the official Durin Hexarai for Arlecchino. And whereas it's nice not to have to be in Circle Impact, my issue is that I don't like running Arlie without a shield because she's a Wicked Glass Cannon. And again, skill issues. I tend to stand in the bad. So it's along the lines of I would rather have Sitlali there and then do well, in this case, it's double cryo, so it's Sitlali, and I believe I was using Escoffier for extra cryo app. So Escoffier kind of does nothing outside of off-field damage. And then I had Bennett, and Arlie was doing pretty solid with it. So right now I run Melt Arlie instead of Vape with Singcho. So mostly Wednesday through Friday will be probably be the newer stuff once it's done on my main with like exploration and all that stuff. The main goal on the main account is to make sure I have enough wishes already set to go for Lauma because she is guaranteed. And then we'll start doing exploration and whatever on the free to play account. I need to make sure that we can uh quick start Dormanport. If we can't, then I need to finagle time to be able to catch this account up. This account is back in Luna 2? Columbina hasn't gotten taken yet. I want to say it's in Luna 2. So yeah, that's the plan right now. Once everything is all said and done, I will state more so on my main than anything else. I probably will be going back to playing Lunar Silver Star Story Complete, and finishing that off. I won't start Eternal Blue, but I want to finish Silver Star. And then it's either going to go back to Genshin, depending on state of the account, how much time I actually need to actually, farm things and whatnot. And then if everything is looking all chill, it'll probably be another retro game, something that I've been wanting to play again for a long time. I've only ever played through it one time, and it's because I never actually owned it until I got it downloaded for my PSP, and then my PSP borked. So I have not been able to play it, and that's Breath of Fire 4. So look forward to that. Now, we got a couple rips here. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Got a couple rips here. We'll see where we can get. And even if we just get high into pity and go for Lauma and lose, that's when we'll just wait and see what the next patch holds. And if it goes, oh, hey, here's Columbina, we'll use the guarantee on Columbina. So that's the worst case scenario. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. Yeah, we're at 57. Let's see. We might see a 4-star here. 8. 9. 60. Nope. And 61. We did get a purple. Dahlia. Yay! I'll take a Dahlia. I think that puts him at the same constellation as my mains. Yep, C3. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the update. So until then, take care, everybody.